Take you up in boom, boom, boosh, boom, boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. You up in boom, boom, boosh, boom, boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome to day 2 of the EVO series. I had a little bit of a break, not gonna lie, after that first episode, because it was, as you can see the balloon in the background, it was my birthday over the weekend. It was Monday, but we celebrated over the weekend. I had family in town that I hadn't seen in months, and it was just absolutely amazing. So it was a wonderful time, but nonetheless, we were coming back hot. I played a couple games, just not enough, and I didn't record anything over the weekend. So now I'm getting back into the footage. It's freaking grind time. I'm going in on these games, loving how well it's been going so far. Regardless, we're back at it day 2. I believe from today onward, I think maybe 3 months or so of game time, I'll be able to hit Diamond. By game time, I mean like 3 months of playing each day. I think for the regular player following the tips and stuff that I have to offer, I think it'll take probably between a month to maybe 6 months. I think would probably be like the best bet. So that's what I'm going to try and hit for, and what I have to offer to you guys. I don't think I'll get it less than 3 months though, just because I don't play in bulk enough. Anyway, it is day 2, so we're just going to jump right into the day and see what we can make happen today. My goals and objectives going into today is to play Vladimir and Evelyn, 2 different champions. I've been practicing Vladimir over the weekend to kind of experiment with them because I've been watching a lot of Faker replays, and he plays a lot of Vladimir in solo queue and things like that, so I'm able to kind of analyze his gameplay and really try and mimic it, so that's helped a lot. And I really want to get into Evelyn jungle just because I feel like she'll teach me more about the jungle than Pantheon will. Pantheon is an incredible carry, don't get me wrong, so is Evelyn. But Evelyn has more, you have to have more awareness and have to have more understanding as to how, you know, which routes to gank and things of that nature, paying attention to enemy vision, stuff like that. So I may pick up Evelyn. I'll probably do terrible. I haven't done well with Evelyn in the past, but I was watching some replays of, I'll put their links in the description, but I was watching these replays from pro replays of some challenger Evelyn. So I just ended up playing an Eve match. Let me show you on screen here. I just ended up playing this Eve match. It was actually in my promos, and I ended up going, are you ready? 3-9-4, just completely got destroyed. Which, I mean, at the same rate, my whole team just did terrible, and I didn't really have a place to gank or anything like that. But I made a lot of mistakes trying to gank Shaco, which didn't really work out. He was losing lane early on, but every time I tried to gank, it was like a kill for kill, and it didn't work like at all because it's Shaco, and he set up his fears. I didn't ult enough trying to do that. We had a Riven jungle who pretty much farmed the whole time, so I didn't really take advantage of like vision, deep warding, or anything like that. Their Ezreal and their Galio, I ganked bot, and I shouldn't have ganked bot because Ezreal can just teleport away. Galio is too tanky. And there was a Lee Sin mid against Cassiopeia. That's where I should have stayed. If I were to gank any lane, I should have ganked mid. So those were kind of my problems with that match and why I lost. And I ended up losing promos because of that. Because the match before was one of those matches where you have somebody like, I went 7-5-2. I tried to carry as hard as I could, but look how, I mean, everyone in my team just did really poor. So I was trying to carry as hard as possible, but Darius completely shut down Renekton, and Lee Sin helped with that. And then it was one of those matches where Renekton's like, oh, I hate this game, you're all bad, and AFK'd and disconnected and just whatever. So I was like, well, you know, it's one of those games. Just look at that, downhill slope. One of those kind of games, no big deal. I mean, once in a blue moon, that'll happen. You get people like that at any elo, so what? No big deal. I'll just carry this next match. So I got queued as jungle, and I've been studying up on Evelyn a little bit to learn her builds, what she does, what she's good at. And she's a champion I really want to pick up and learn to develop my jungle skills a lot better. I feel like she's like the perfect champion for that. And so this was my first time really trying her. I think I played her in the past a couple times, but it was my first time really giving her a fair shot, and I just did terrible. I played super poor. So after I had played that game, that's when I checked out this man Danny and Togia. I've been following him for a while. I mean, his content is really informative. I like to watch his gameplays because it teaches me a lot of things, and he even does some discussions and stuff that are really helpful for climbing. So I was watching this video. I threw a few clips. Did I stutter? Man, I cannot say that. Threw a few clips in the video of what this video is.
When the lane is winning, yeah, G, fucking A, fucking B. You don't need to gank for them. You just need to protect them. You need to protect them from enemy jungle ganks and stuff like that. Let's see what we got here.
So I'll link it in the description so you can watch the whole thing, which I would highly recommend doing. And probably all of his videos that are full gameplay videos. He explains it a little bit and helps you really become a good jungler. That's his main thing. He's a challenger player, I think. He's Diamond Challenger, something like that at this point. But yeah, I think my biggest mistakes as Evelyn that I noticed, though, were I didn't ever use my W. I wasn't using my W to maneuver around the map. I wasn't using it to gank. I wasn't using it to approach anybody or to escape. I was only using it like as a preventative option rather than an approach option, which isn't good. And I noticed I'm not supposed to do that. I didn't ult enough to initiate anything. And I tried to gank so much. I didn't CS well enough at all. I wasn't farming enough. And I was being too aggressive when all I should have done is, as this man just said in the video, Danny, and as he just said in this gameplay, he said, it's more about protecting rather than trying to gank all the time. There were no lanes that were easily gankable. Maybe mid at some points with Cassiopeia's stun versus Lee Sin, but he still has an easy escape option. So there really wasn't anywhere I could have ganked. Shaco, there were a few good moments to do so when he was low. But all in all, I really shouldn't have bothered with ganking. I should have been more preventative to help my lanes not get stomped when Riven would gank or when mid would roam or when Shaco was all over the place. I should have been more about counter ganking and defending my winning lanes, which was mid, rather than trying to be aggressive. And mechanically speaking, I wasn't Wing enough, I wasn't ulting enough. My positioning just wasn't really the best. It was my first time really learning about stealth. I did learn a lot from that game, though, because I got the experience of going up against Shaco. It was a Shaco top lane, so I got to see what it's like to gank a Shaco and get feared by her pets and his pets. Her, I don't know if Shaco is a dude. Do look like a lady. I don't know. But I really should have just camped mid if I were to gank anything. But there really wasn't anything too gankable. So I kind of visualized my mistakes as Evelyn. And I think I'm going to give her another shot if I get queued up as jungle again tonight, which may or may not happen. So I just got out of my first match of the day. And I kind of want to run through the Plays TV replay because it was a really, 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 really strong game early to mid game. Actually, I think it was a surrender at like 23 minutes or so. We actually, like, our team kind of messed up early on, so I'll talk about that as well. But here, let me switch it over. So I actually did really well. I went 6-0 and 9 as Vladimir, and of course you see how I built the Ring of Glory, which is overpowered at low ranks. If you know you can carry and you build that thing, max stacks, it gives you 145 AP total, and if you die, you lose 10 stacks, which that's still, I think, 75 AP at that point. So pretty overpowered item, I have to say, to build early on for the amount of gold that it costs. Jeez, that thing will just buff you up so hard if you play a champion that you know you can carry with. I was against Yasuo, so I was pretty confident. I mean, I'm in silver. It's a Yasuo. I'm Vladimir. What else is there? What else is there to say than that? So I kind of want to run through some of these plays. The thing is, this Yasuo, I've kind of had a lift when I said that. This Yasuo is actually pretty decent for his level. He was throwing some really nice walls out. I mean, it was a pretty passive game. I was just trying to harass him while he kept trying to get CS early on, keep his shield poked a little bit, but he landed a lot of skill shots. So this was the first time I kind of went in on him. I kind of want to start here and just replay some of these things. Oh, let me change my sound. Let me change my sound here so it doesn't play. All right, boom. So, yeah, he pretty much pushed the wave the entire time, and I was okay with that, to be quite honest. So, right there he warded, by the way, and Ujer was going to come up for a gank. I wonder if the ward was still there. I didn't time it like I should have. So, he comes up. He's got his shield, so I land a Q on him. I probably should auto-attack his shield off before Qing. I don't know what I mean, I think it doesn't matter when you hit him, before the shield pops or when it's still, like, unactivated. I think it still gives the same value, so it may not be... I mean, if you can auto-attack it, let the shield drop, and then Q, that might be the best bet, I'd have to say, maybe. But, yeah, so he kind of gets way too close, probably trying to get some CS or harass me. So I land a really juicy E on him through the minions. He dashes on me. So, right there, of course, my Q's on cooldown because I Q'd his shield. So at this point, so the minions are pushed up, so he's trying to get those. So that's a free Q right there. And at this point, my E's about to come up. If I get, okay, I don't get hit by that. So my E's coming up. I'm charging it. I think this is when I go in. So boom, flash. See, that was a bad idea because my Q was on cooldown. That's where I messed up. I was trying to see where I messed up there. I W'd right there a little too early. Yeah. See, I should have chased them, then Q'd, and then W'd under tower maybe, and probably stood a better chance. Yeah. And then right here, he's, I mean, he's recalling so close. I just had to harass him a little bit. Yeah, I should have waited for my Q to come off cooldown, and I think I would have secured a kill there instead of just W'ing without a Q. I mean, that was kind of foolish. Kind of W'd a little early. I missed some pretty good CS early on, and I allowed him to farm too much. I mean, he's Yasuo. I should have just shut him down so much on CS, but I still allowed him to push the wave and get too much, if that makes sense. See, he's not too bad. He was using some really nice walls here and there when he was harassing and landing trades. Right here is a little bit clunky. He starts going up. Udyr goes up with him. He lands a pretty sweet stun right there. And of course, Galio comes out of nowhere. I need to look at what Galio's skills and stuff are. What was that ult? Hold on. Did I hit Yasuo with it? I think I was trying to aim for both of them right when they crossed. Yeah, see right there, I think I was inputting it already. No, I use E, then I input it. Okay, so it hits Yasuo. Sweet, so it did hit him. Yeah, look at all that health drain. And then right here, I just want to close him off between me and Singed. I mean, he's going to go down. All right, so the poison should get him, and then there's what's-his-face, and then I just kind of back off and let them do their thing on him. Let's see here. So my early game was pretty passive, played it well. I mean, I was still doing good against Yasuo as Vlad, still being aggressive enough to secure kills and assists, so I decided to buy Ring of Glory at about 10 minutes in. 9-10 minutes in, I decided to buy that ring. But yeah, he just kept pushing the wave the whole time. I don't know. I think that's fine. I probably want him to push because he was a melee champion. It kind of allows me to harass and trade better. But I probably could have pushed back a little bit more and maybe even secured really aggressive kills with my ultimate. Possibly even tower diving him and Wing his ult. I don't know. I don't know if that would have been the smartest choice, though. So I kind of just allowed him to push and harassed him the whole time. It worked really well, but I didn't roam enough, although the rest of our lanes were doing pretty well. Now, let me check this out. I don't know if this is the best approach for this kill right here. So I charge my E. I do another flash E on him. And then I ultimate. And then I Q. So he's already dead. So right here when I W, I should have backed off. I shouldn't have gone this direction. Maybe I should have. Because he dashed the other way. So I think that was a pretty good route. And I didn't get attacked by the other turret. And then Udyr's right there. So I feel like that was probably the best way I could have done that. Let me double check again real quick. So E, can you ultimate while your E's still activated? Maybe I should have done that. So while you're charging E, can you ultimate before it ends? Because right here I could have flashed, pressed R right there, pressed R, and then dropped the E. And then Q'd, and he probably would have been dead before the ult even activated. I don't know. Either way, I don't think it's too big to gripe about that. I mean, that was pretty sweet. I could have queued one of those minions for some more health. I'm just analyzing sort of the small stuff because it was a decent game. And decent games aren't always the best to learn from all the time. I mean, every part of every game is good for learning. So, of course, I get the Galio flip. I mean, that was just a free kill right there. And at this point, they all kind of transitioned to mid. And I think, no, not yet. There's at one point in the game where they all kind of transition to mid. So right here, whenever Yasuo starts walking up towards us, Udyr's right here. At this point, maybe I should have charged my E up, landed an E on him, because I don't know if he can see me. No, he had shield, so I Q and then I tried to land an E. Yeah, I could have done it the other way around. Charge E and then land a Q. I don't even think I used Ghost the entire match. Yeah, I didn't use Ghost the entire match. So right here as he approaches, I should be able to find a kill somehow right here. Yeah, my ult's up. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, they were bunched up. I think I noticed it, it clicked in my brain right when they did that, and I was still seeking. I was still trying to find an ult. Let's see what happens. Because they were bunched up for a split second, and yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking for an opening. I think I pinged it yeah, I queued my R. I told him. All right, so here we go. So let's see what I do. So E. Wait, what just happened? All right, so I back up. I dodge the thing. He comes in. So I Q, charge my E, and I let it out halfway. Oh, I got ulted. That's why. Maybe I should have W'd like instantly. So there's my ult. Still hit Yasuo, so Yasuo's dead. Should be anyways. Yeah, Yasuo's dead, and then Galio's right there. Maybe I shouldn't have walked off because I knew the ult was going to tick. I shouldn't have walked off. Could have gotten a free E and then Q and probably found a kill. Easy right there. So that 1 split second that I walked backwards was the big mistake. So right here. Right here. I should have, after that W, continued to walk forward towards Galio. He has no mana. Q. Would have Q'd him. And then he's stunned right there. Would have charged the E, got a full E, and he'd probably be dead after an auto attack. And then Ujir, because he was slowed, Ujir could have finished him off if I didn't. So I made a mistake right there. So let's see. This is when they all kind of transition towards mid. I don't know what this dude's doing. All right, so I'm just looking for some action right here. Ooh! Oh, so much damage. What was that W? I had flash. I don't know why I just didn't go in on him. Yeah, I should have just went in. Well, there we go. So I flashed for the Q, and then I think Yasuo used his flash as well. So look at that. Did he flash? Yeah, he flashed, and it still hit him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, so he flashed, and I think I put it in timer that he was on cooldown. Yeah, there we go. 17:27. All right, so let's continue to see here. So my build, I started with Zhonya's. I don't know if I should have finished Zhonya's that early. Because Yasuo was kind of shut down anyways, but I went ahead and went for it because of our team fights and because I don't know, I may have been able to jump into maybe a different item like Rylai's or something like that. Maybe would have been more beneficial. But I did get that Ring of Glory book. What's it called? What's the name of that thing? Let me check real quick. That thing is called Mage Eyes. So I bought Mage Eyes really early in the game instead of getting a blasting wand to start working towards Void Staff. Because I think that was my next item. So right here, oh man, they're all bunched up. Do I land an ult? Let's see what happens. Oh, the Nami ult comes in. I don't know if that was the best ult in the world, but so much damage on Sona right there. So I land my W, and I'm just slowing them all. So right here, charge my E. Do I land it? Ooh. Oh, I should have walked up and just autoed him one more time, but it's okay because Jin killed him. That's okay. And then right there, we pretty much just push into inhibitor, get a bunch of extra kills down here, and then of course, you know, whatever happens, we take dragon. They end up surrendering. Oh, at one point when I took mid tower, I want to emphasize that when I took mid tower at one point in this game, where is it? Let's see. Right here, this was pretty crazy because they were all mid, and once Ujir and I think Jin and Singe, they all kind of bunch towards top, so all the enemies start walking up there towards them. And I was about to recall, but then I noticed, hey, they're all going top. This is an easy mid turret. Yasuo's top right now. They're all top. And they're finding kills up there, so that's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to push to this tower, and it was a perfect time to take it. I think that was one of the best decisions I made, to be honest. Something super small and easy, but a great decision. Yeah, see right here, I could have gotten Rylai's, but I went for Blasting Wand instead. Oh, no, I went for Mage Eyes. That's right. I think my items were okay. I just don't know if I should have finished Zhonya's that early because I didn't really need it. I mean, I didn't die the entire game. I wasn't really getting pressured or anything, so I didn't really need Zhonya's. It allowed me to be more aggressive if I needed to. So, like right here, that ult is just so amazing. And I think at this point, that's when they surrender. Yep. Boom. So overall, that was a pretty good game. It was a win, but I wanted to analyze some of my small mistakes that I was making throughout the game, kind of emphasize some of the things that I liked and I need to continue doing. I made some pretty good Faker style plays after watching Faker a little bit. It's helped me be more aggressive and tower dive and things of that nature. Be more comfortable getting uncomfortable in order to take an easy early game lead. That's kind of the best way I can describe it. Right here, I probably could have gotten a kill off of what's his name? Because right here, I wonder if I could have flashed on what is that character's name? The big ghost guy. What's his name? Not Ghost. Vel'Koz, that's his name, or her name. I guess it's a girl, isn't it? I don't know. So Vel'Koz right here. I wonder if Flash Q or Flash Ult would have worked. I know the range is shorter now, but I wonder if I could have Flash Q'd on him. I have W, so I could have flashed Ghost and easily got this kill on Vel'Koz, but I was focusing down Galio. And he got the flip. And if I hadn't... Oh, I didn't even get that kill either. But Yasuo was behind. Alright, so I did decide to ult him and get this kill easy. So right there, I think I could have got the kill on Vel'Koz. Maybe could have gotten the kill on Galio as he walked that route that he took. But we did get a kill on Yasuo either way. So, not too upset about it, I don't think. Not too upset, not too bad. But overall, it's a pretty decent game. I like this. This is one of those that I want to kind of look at as a staple to set the standard as to how I need to play in the future. My CS is kind of lacking. 86 CS at 14 minutes isn't the best in the world either. So, definitely need to improve my CS with Vladimir. It's just really hard under turret. To farm as Vlad because of his auto attacks. You really have to figure it out. And I need to use his E more to CS under tower. That's one thing I wasn't doing enough of, is using my E under tower. So overall, good game. Game number 1. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. It truly means the world to me that you're showing so much support for this EVO series and enjoying these episodes. Today, you know, I showcased the Evelyn game and a Vlad game. Every other one of my matches were pretty much like domination. There wasn't too much to analyze on, and maybe I can start throwing in clips throughout the day, make it more of a progressive daily thing rather than focusing on specific games. I'm just trying to mess around with my style a little bit and see what works and what doesn't. But as you can tell, we ranked up to Silver 4, so that's in probably like 3 or 4 days of, I think 3 days of game time, like 3 days of actually playing. We've ranked up to Silver 5 and then from Bronze, and then we got to Silver 4. So far so good. We're just storming up the ranks. We have a 70% win rate on Vlad, even though it's like a really small sample size. I think like 10 games, so that really doesn't say that much. But so far so good with Vlad. I'm hoping tomorrow that I'll get to play Evelyn a little bit more since I only got 1 game. I'm hoping, not so hoping, because I know I'm not going to do as well, but it'll help me learn the most. So it's, you know, it's up in the air, I guess, but we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. Make sure to tune in to the next episode, and I will catch you guys there. Peace.